about how I've been building my stack and saving for the future, and why I've made some tough decisions on that, and what I'm doing with it. But what you see here is really just some recent additions to the stack. This is not anywhere near what I have, and let's be smart, everybody. You don't store everything in one place, and you keep it tight and locked up and hidden, and you're not telling everybody what you're doing and where you're going with this stuff. You got to remember that this is very valuable in times of crisis, or just in times of the wrong friend of a friend that hears that you've got this stuff and needs some money and knows you're away for the weekend, right? So be safe with it, guys. Make sure that you're not kind of just having everything around. And that's part of it. I can't really just show everything that I've got, that I've have over my time, but what I'll do is I'll kind of show what I have piece by piece here and there as I can. Might have to do multiple videos about it, but I think that's going to be fun to do anyways, right? So why did I get some of these silver editions? What made me buy the silver that I've got now? I love this stuff. I've talked about this before. Chunky silver. I got a little bit of a divot in there. It's kind of neat, actually. I like that. So I buy silver as close to spot as possible. In Canada, I've already talked about there not being as many options for places to buy. There's a lot of places. I'm close to some major cities, but I don't know. There's a lot of things that can happen with some of these places. If people knew about Northwest Territories Mint, like issues like that, where people were ordering silver, not getting their silver, millions of dollars being lost. If you guys want to know about that, I encourage you to go to goldsilver.com. Mike Maloney on there talks about that stuff and what's been happening. That was a recent video just the last few days. The idea is basically that I buy what I can get close to spot, but I buy from places that is safe. So I buy from my local bullion store. One of my recent videos I bought from an online auction through them, and I got some good deals. Some of the stuff I'm flipping just to be able to pay for the silver, basically get some free silver out of the deal because I got such a good price on it. Junk silver. This is some of my favorite stuff to buy. I have to be honest. So one of the first mistakes I made when I was learning what to do with my silver is I had some of this stuff, almost all Canadian, that I got from collecting with my grandpa and things like that. And basically, the idea was that oh, okay, these are neat. I get some cash for it, right? Well, guess what? I didn't realize that cash was nothing. So, once you get the education, you kind of get enlightened into the world. And I liken it to the Matrix. You get offered the red and the blue pill. And depending on what you want to take, you decide, and you really kind of get enlightened and understand things. I tell you, it was a complete transformation for myself. Silver Shield, they were a big influence to me and really helped make sure that I was focused and understood what I was doing. Made it important to me to have fun with this and make sure that I'm feeding some of my own hobbies and habits so that I'm not spending that fiat currency on junk when I can be spending on things like this and still collect, but yet have something really nice that is worth money if I need it, right? Or if my family needs it, or if we want to, hopefully it doesn't happen, but if the crisis happens and the world collapse happens, this is the stuff that's going to hold value. So, but that's why I do it. That's what this is about. I think the next video, what I want to talk about, guys, I've had some comments about wanting to talk about online and eBay, and we're not passing judgment on people. People get burned. It happens. Some of the best of us have been burned. I've seen videos of people who've been doing this for ever that still get burned once in a while. So you get an impulse buy, you get really excited about something, and that's what happens, right? So I think that we'll talk about eBay, we'll talk about online bullion stores, how to check out how reputable they are, and understanding that even some of the best places have their problems. So don't wait for your silver. If you're ordering from some place that makes you wait before you can have it, that means they don't really have that silver yet. So they're like a bank. Banks don't have your money. They pretend they do, and they give it to you, usually electronically. I have to admit, I went in and I paid for this auction stuff, and it was hilarious. I had to transfer some money from one account to another because savings. savings is savings one way or another. It's a little harder to pay for my car repair with this, so you got to keep some of that fiat currency handy for sure. And I just laughed because I transferred electronic money that holds no value. I didn't touch. There was nothing to it. I hit a few buttons and hit send, and then I swiped my card, and then I walked away with this stuff. And awesome. That's all I can say is awesome, you know. So yeah, share your stories, guys. I want to talk about it. Next video, we're going to talk about safe places to buy, how to be careful, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Looking forward to the comments. Canadian Silver Saver out.